They got Winston airing me the fuck out for real. Why? What happened with Winston? Because he was a #1 draft. He get better now. 80. Was that him?
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I don't like Winston. I like Winston.
Yeah, what happened though? V
He
to him, like, he
just throws the ball anywhere, Boski, literally.
He couldn't pass the ball for. Okay, bet. Then I ain't a franchise quarterback for real doing that. Do y'all think Cam Newton could still be in the league? You think it's better? Like every quarterback in the league is better than Cam Newton? You don't think he could be a backup nowhere? So you think every quarterback's better than him? Is what you said? So the Jets quarterback.
He was on the Patriots and then they ain't make it.
The Jets quarterback is better than him. I was about to say they damn near the same. Yeah. The Jets quarterback is Wilson, right? Zach, what's his name?
Yeah, he's a bum.
That's what I'm saying. He's tried. No Cam could play before him.
Yeah, he's a bum.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Y'all think Lamar Jackson?
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. We're off in week 2.
Oh my God, they had the fastest niggas in the league
from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the
20. Anywhere he's Sydney and then perform. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's from Florida.
Now here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. Past the 20 for a short gain, second down.
Fact is, he's going to be way bigger than like that, man. He's going to be like D-Wade in Miami. He's going to be like D-Wade in Miami.
The defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win.
Yeah, you don't want him around his whole. That's where he's from, and it looked like Lamar Jackson, like in the street nigga for real. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like he was dog and some shit for sure. He could be down there gangbanging with Kodak Black and then he go to Florida.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
Oh, my
Charles,
God.
Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal
week. I got to run the ball.
So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh my God.
Defenders had intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions
I
hold
ain't
scoring
see it.
down?
I
Are we
seen
going to
the
have like a 9-6
videos, but I
type
ain't
of
really
a
see
game?
it.
And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts.
What
Can
do
they
you do?
handle the snap
Told
and get
him
the
I'm
ball
gonna-
down so they can kick it?
He was their foreman for 7 years or something.
Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage on the play
But he
back
could
at the
tell everything, but if he
45-yard
wasn't there,
line.
that shit don't matter.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
It's
That's going
just
to bring up
hearsay,
second
and they
and
have to go to court
11.
and
I like
beat
the
it, though. But
strategy.
it still
Extra
do matter.
tight
I ain't gonna
ends,
lie.
extra
'Cause in
beef.
the
They want
federal,
to run the football,
in the
but that means
federal,
they
in the
probably want to run it
federal,
inside.
but they
If you
ain't
get strung out
federal.
on the
Though it's the
perimeter,
state Rico, as a matter
you're
of
a
fact. So
bad
it's
Yeah, we
different.
saw the result. Negative yardage.
Yeah, because in the
A loss of
federal,
a yard
everything
there
is
to start
hearsay.
out.
Like you
That
be
leads
somebody,
to
if
a
you could be
second
somebody
and
like right
11.
now,
Shotgun
they go to
snap
them
to
and say, yeah, I
Mahomes.
bought this off of you, and
He'll
they
find
could never
Juju
bought it off because they're gonna believe him.
And he'll be
You gonna be in
brought
jail
down at the
sitting for that shit.
27.
Like,
That's
dude,
a
it could be like me, all
unacceptable
right.
read right
I can
there
come, I
because
can
of
have
zone
somebody that won
coverage.
100 bricks,
So
right? I
timing
can
is
come to you
everything.
kid
This
first
time he waits for his man to come
and
open,
act like I
puts
just
it
went
right
to go
on
get
him,
him, but
and
you
he
ain't
picks
got,
up a
you ain't
first
give me
down.
shit. And I go serve the nigga and get caught and say I got the bricks to you, and you'll be in jail fighting that shit. Ain't that wild?
Here's
Yeah,
Jared
trying to prove
McKinnon,
that you
his
never
first
did that
carry of the
nigga
ball
shit.
game. And this time they were
And
ready for him
everybody
as they'll
scared
stop
of
him
stuff,
right
I'm
at
just
the
taking it
line
to
of
you,
scrimmage.
you good,
He'll
but
lose
if
a
you do
yard
any,
there,
you
and
do
it's
anything
second and
illegal, you
11.
can
The
automatically
Chiefs are
scared. I'm
1-0
taking
on
it
the
to you,
year
fuck it.
following the win in Week 1.
And if you know
And they
your
were
law,
able to get
the
that
law,
road
you gotta get
victory in the
lawyers,
opener.
like,
Now
I
they
done
look
did
to
this
get to
shit, they had
2-0
no
in
proof.
front of the home
Nigga,
crowd.
And
I'm
look, any
going to
road
some
win in
shit,
the
fuck that.
NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league
Yeah, but
that you
you
mean
gotta
business.
stand tall.
Now a
That's where that shit
second
come
down
from.
throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone.
I'm
They
totally
went for the
taking
big
3.
play,
I'm totally
just unable to
taking 3
complete
years.
it.
I was gonna be in jail for it.
An
God
incomplete
knows
pass on
somebody
that
else
last
got
play,
caught
and that
with
means they'll need to come up with something
they
here
told
on
me
third
what it
down.
said. I got destructive possession just because my phone was tapped and called me. And I went to jail for that shit.
Now here's
3 years. I
Mahomes.
should never took that.
Nowhere to go here. He
Fuck that.
lost
I'm
the
doing
football.
sad.
And picked up by the Chargers. The big man, get the oxygen
Nigga,
tank
3
ready.
years. I don't got no criminal record for real, except for one. I got I had a temper homicide, but it got dropped for aggravated assault.
Return touchdown.
That's the only thing I had on my record. I didn't really have shit. I ain't had the
Big
feds
boy
off the
earning
rest
his
of the
lunch. That's what
background.
you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch,
I got the
Brandon. He
left
was
time
earning
of
dinner.
everybody I
He
was
was
got
Midnight snack.
everything that you could possibly do.
Except for
He
like-
did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Yeah, because I really wasn't on a
So
big
here's the
indictment, but I
kickoff
got
now
the
as he'll
left,
get it again
the
following
lowest
that
time
fumble
I had.
return for a score.
But I was doing the most out of all them niggas.
This is
But
taken
it didn't-
just shy
I
of
didn't
the
get
10.
indicted for that. I didn't get indicted for that shit, though.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Well, but I caught a gun
Chiefs
charge in
offense about set to begin
2014
this
before I got
drive.
indicted.
And they were winners
I'm
in the
on house
season
arrest
opener
for 2 years for
Sunday.
that
Now
right
they get the
now.
quick turnaround
Some
game
case
here on
already
Thursday night.
2014.
But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for him. Why?
Well,
I
just the way
didn't
the
get in
schedule
trouble
lines
the
up
whole time
because
since I've been home from
everyone's
the
got to play a
feds.
Thursday game, and that's because of
I've been home
competitive balance.
since
So let's face it, would you
2017. I
rather play
ain't
week
no
2
trouble.
when you're still relatively fresh and
I just got
excited
that
about
shit
the
that was
season,
over my
or
head
week
for
15 when you've had
2014
a
the
season's
whole
worth of
time.
bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Mahomes throwing
They
it
kept
complete to
postponing it
Kelsey.
because I was indicted from the feds. I was in Upper Ohio, so they just kept
And he'll be out
postponing
of
it.
bounds, but able to get it
Good
up
man,
past the
Dad.
45.
Yeah, I did all
First
my...
catch on that one for Kelsey.
No,
and
they
it's
gotta
a
come with
first
that
down.
bill. I'm DAing on me. I
And
can't
feel
just
a
say
little
that.
bit like a traitor as a former defender
Yeah, I
because
wish I would
that
have.
big man did not want to go down
I ended
and
up
refused
coming
to
home
go
on
down. If you're a
with my
defender
fast shit,
and you don't get the
and I
right
was
angle
out
on a
on
big
bond
tight
for
end
that
like
gun
him,
case still.
he
It
can
was
run
7
right through
years
you
I was
like
fighting
you're
that
not
shit.
even there. And he did
I
a
ended
lot
up
of
coming
that
home
on
for
that
3
play.
years and then going to court my 3rd year with a new judge, and they sent me down to county 5 months and then 2 years house arrest.
On first and
That was
10, here's
cool.
Mahomes.
But I came home,
Rifles
but I
one,
was
and
sick
that's
down
going to
in
be
county.
intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the
About 5 months.
Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of
No.
the 20. So a first
but I was like,
interception
year and
thrown
a half
for him
now.
there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. And
Yeah,
that's something
July.
he did not do in their victory last week. No interception.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down.
It's still better to do that. I never been a state, right? Try to go. Why they give a fuck? They come out of state shit, I feel good. Take me to the crib. I can still do everything, get money, go to work, see my kids, be a father, fuck that.
Pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have, they're gonna
Just
be
3
later
yards
like
on the
you
catch
just
there.
played.
He couldn't get away.
I'll feel flat on the paper.
Staring at a 3rd and 1 here. Defensively, you're okay with that. In the first quarter,
It
he's
was,
gonna get
it
some
was like I had to do it. Like, I'm not sitting in jail no more. But I was sitting on the county like a grown man and knowing how to quit work. I'm like, yo, I know I'm not about to be taking 5 years. But how I'm living right now, right, I don't care. I'm not going back to jail. So we can do that to you. You know, walk that
And he
shit
goes
off.
down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Kyler Fackrell.
And listen, though, they so wild. That's what they did
9
to me.
yards, and that also leads to 4th
I
down.
had 18 months of jail time on this case.
Here's
They
J.K.
talking about
Scott
they're
now.
not counting
And no
from my
room
house
for
arrest
error
or
here
my
as his
probation
first
shit.
punt
They
comes
counted
from
if
deep
I
in his own
violate.
end zone.
So, nigga, I'm gonna walk
And he'll
this
just
shit off.
punch
So
it
they
out of
just
there.
bad
It's
and
not a great
saying
kick.
they
Fair
know
catch
I'm gonna
called for.
violate
No
type
gimme in
shit.
these
You feel me?
conditions, but he's able to look
That's
this one
weird
in.
as hell.
It'll be a
How could you-
39-yard punt, no
That's weird to
return.
me.
And this offense takes over in great shape right
They
at the
told me
50.
in court
First
that
and
18
10.
months of good time is getting counted. They ain't getting
The
counted for this
Chiefs in
shit.
good position to
It'll
start
get
out
counted
as they
if
come
I
up
violate.
1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
I don't think they allowed to do that. There's no dead time in people. Like you can't, that time gotta be
Trying to
counted
shake
for
off the
something.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical
But
as
if
well.
I don't go
How
back,
about the
then
coverage
what?
on
Because
that
I'm
play,
not going
knocking
back.
that pass
So if I
away?
don't go back, then
An
what?
incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From
They're
midfield,
not
here's
allowed to say that,
Mahomes.
bro.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate
We'll give it
themselves
to
from the
you.
rest of
Yeah,
the
that's
pack
weird as
because
hell.
there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic
I
every
got off
NFL team's
federal
looking
paper.
for
I
in a
had 3
quarterback.
years.
2 yards
in
the
the
loss,
field,
2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their
As soon as I got
backfield
off
in the
paper,
first half.
this shit
Had a
come out
sack
of nowhere.
earlier, and now he comes up
7
with a
years
big
later,
tackle for a
get your ass
loss.
to jail. Oh, shit.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on
But the
2nd and
only good
12.
thing is I was down there for 5 months and I had the nurse. I had a nurse
Now
bring
it's
my
Herbert.
packet. You hear me? Hanging.
He's got
She
him in.
called me
Complete.
straight to medical, had me right to me. Pages, Brown, the boxing strip.
And
Oh
all
my
the way
God,
in
that's
for a Charger touchdown.
New Jack City on
Mike Williams, his first touchdown of the new
me.
season. And the
Hey, that
Chargers are
shit
able to
was coming
strike
to my
quickly
door,
to add
scratching
on to
and
their
shit, bro. I
lead.
need it.
No
Hey,
going
all
for
right,
2.
tell
They'll
your
kick
people
the
sit
point
up cash
after.
out. As soon as my people say they got it, I got you. You don't even trip.
Footing likely
Yeah,
going to be an
I don't
issue
want
all
no
night here on
food.
a rainy night,
I
but
had
this
so
one
much
is
food.
good.
Yeah, get on that phone. Matter of fact, you only got to do that. Get on your tablet. They got tablets in your cell down there. Text
kick
it.
unit
No,
on here
don't.
for
No,
the
don't.
Chargers as
No,
they will
don't.
send
Send a
this one
text
away.
message. It's immediate. It's immediate down there.
This one fielded
No,
at
that's
the
different.
5.
No, that's different. The county, it's immediate.
And
Nigga,
up
as soon
to
as you
about the
text,
26-yard
they get
line,
that.
just across the
Man,
25.
fuck all that jail talk, man. Who trying to play duty?
just soft ass up anymore.
Fuck all that jail talk, nigga. Who trying to play duty?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now
Yeah,
a quick
inside,
turnaround
outside.
here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams
You
like
really
this
think he can say
approach
whatever to
these
them?
short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if
Yeah, he
so,
got on the game with us
how
and
well
then
have
did
the
some weird
backups
shit.
prepared
Look
for
at
this?
that.
What
Because
happened?
you don't have much time to
He
get
got
them
on the
ready.
game with us
They have
and
to
then
be
just
ready
stopped talking.
before
In the
this
middle of the
week in
game
order
with
to
us,
play
bro.
well
Stop
in this
talking.
game.
Dude just
I
sitting
tell
there.
you, Brandon, this defense
The
is playing
dude
with
was
some
just sitting
confidence,
there on
having
the
allowed
screen.
point
Like, I'm
yet,
like, yo,
flying
you
to the
just
football. I'm telling you,
talking
it's
like
almost 11
cool
to
as
the ball
hell. I
on
was
every
sleep
snap.
now.
Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
I'm thinking like,
The
man, he must
defense
have got
rising
company
to
or
the
something. He'll
challenge
be
and
back
setting
on.
him back
I
on the
know him.
sack.
killed.
This
You
offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
I had a bottle.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Definitely about to get on. I need my other gun.
They'll set up a throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
My nigga be with.
Field across the 35. A real letdown.
What they say, Wes?
That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far.
This is one of them
and
days.
Never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
You see, could pre-try stop it.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So everybody watching
They
this
did a
man
really
game
nice
right
job
now?
there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys
Two bums duke it out.
for the cutback and for the reverse. They put
Played me. I just got on there and looked right played me last night.
And now we'll hook
They
up
play
downfield
PC.
on 2nd down.
What the face you doing, bro?
All the way in for a Kansas City
played
touchdown.
out.
Kadarius Toney,
Shut it down.
50 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to within the score.
Other series, not play with niggas. Play with niggas every day.
Footing always a concern, but the extra points have been good. And that'll make our
I
score.
was running out the nobody Pacific. I'm saying niggas' names.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff.
I said
away.
niggas.
Taking it about the 1. DeAndre Carter returning it. And beyond the 20,
You be
but
acting
not
like
by
that, dude.
much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
You gotta do with that on PC.
The Charger drive about to get going. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good
the
thing
game
for these
actually.
guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround
Nobody
allows
play
them to
that
go ahead and
because
throw the other
part of
game
the
out,
feud.
focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So
I keep saying, wait, y'all never played it.
I don't even watch the movie. I never watched the movie. I'm not about to divide games for no reason. I never watched the movie.
Tuesday never watched
in front to create a wall.
Tuesday
let him
never
pick
watched
his
the
spot, you
movies.
run the football.
Tuesday,
How about the
me
defense
neither.
there swarming to
That ain't
it
got
and
nothing
not
to do with
allowing
me.
that to happen?
I'm not
Did
doing
not
it.
let him get downfield.
Yeah.
From the 41.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it.
And he'll go right back to Allen. It's complete.
That ain't got shit to do with me.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
One of the league's best and most consistent wide receivers in his 10th season in the league. Keenan Allen is just automatic at this point. Nice catch from him there for a first down. 100 catches, 1,100 yards, at least 6 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Let's repeat. And let's not take it for granted. He's a terrific player.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary
Yeah, I ain't
setback,
been
though,
wasting
for
my
this
time
passing
on that
game
shit.
that has been moving well this series.
Hey,
Good thing
that's
for
y'all.
them,
We
though.
two different
Still 2
people.
more downs to connect.
Yeah,
Try to pick up another
ain't
first
mad.
down.
King Moore, that's one. You love it. You don't
Fake,
want
and
to
now
play it.
Herbert to throw. Herbert has it knocked free.
They ain't no
And
once
it's
that
picked
player
up
get
by the
anyway.
Chiefs. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
It is open
They
world.
went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the
That
ball.
just ridiculous. I keep throwing
And
that
he'll be taken
crunch
down
time,
at the
cuz.
34.
Throwing the ball like
Kenneth
that.
Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes
You
him
don't got us
faster?
2K
The ability
fronts.
to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going
I
to
would have
get
never
this
knew that was
down
Keith
near the
Smith either
25.
until I just said that.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, tell him, B. Tell him again, B. Facts, without you catching feelings. Without you being in your feelings.
Mahomes taps this
It's
forward.
still
It's a jet
always the
sweep.
closest one too, so I don't feel it.
Bounds in the red zone,
You
just inside
can't
the
deny that.
20.
What y'all said is right, B, but
And a
it's
lot
still
of
always
times
the
these
closest
plays,
one
they either
too.
go for nothing
You
or
can't
they
get
go
that
for
fucked
big
up.
yardage. And here, they
I'm not
got to
saying
the
not
outside,
to.
turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice
You
little
don't
gain
want.
out of it.
But
On second down, they'll run it here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of
I remember when
14.
Eli first
Exactly what
went
they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Play duty. Only thing he's good at
Chance
was
now to
duty.
get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
I used to fuck pop up in that.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Chargers
I was
going to
about to
signal
say
for the
that.
first of
What's
their
up? Talk that
timeouts.
talk, Pop.
As they'll
Yeah.
talk things over prior to this
No, he
upcoming
wasn't.
second down play.
No, you wasn't. No.
Ebo, why you ain't clear that up, Ebo? You knew that. Yeah, let him get his.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ebo Mass Recruit. Yeah, I forgot Ebo Mass Recruit. Shut up, Ebo, because if a nigga make 3 threes, you gonna send him a friend request, nigga.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Now a second timeout called for by the
remember that? Pop,
defense.
you still only do
As
good
they'll
in
head to the
video.
sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
I almost died in that motherfucking water.
The Charger drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head around.
What, that blue shit?
He knew it was going to be a little tough.
Yeah, they said we get and it would have been an easy throw.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
No,
He dumps it to Eckler underneath and brought down ground, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He said that car.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Herbert on first down now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
This is going to come a heart wrestling good shit.
McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Why you don't like
We
it?
saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college
It's
career.
smooth. It
He
don't
parlayed
hit you.
that into
Yeah, but
becoming a
it's smooth
first-round
as hell.
selection, and now here he
All
is
that
making
shit's nasty.
interceptions
Ooh, that nigga
in
scared
the
the shit out
National
of me.
Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets
Hey,
him
this nigga
apart is
scared
what he's
me
got
real
between
right.
his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
It's slapping in the tunnel, bro.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I just downed somebody down there and killed him.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I'm about to come look up with you now, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good off. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
So the completion good for just 3, and it's second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander every third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else he did? He made your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
I'm right here, right here.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch.
There goes Phoenix.
But you got to do something
Heads up
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And the first one, he was held in check on the ground despite that lack of production. Missed all the lead.
They get for a fortune with that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet
I thought
just
y'all was
jump
some
on and
racist
hold
shit
on
over
and
here.
wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Xander Horvath with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Let's go in the tunnel.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Right here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, you playing against a nigga who got his team all built up already. You ain't got your team built up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This
use these Chargers, Rube.
Received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too
I'm
often.
not use these Chargers, Rube.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Kenneth Murray able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds.
Who was supposed to watch him? Him?
The time to pull out
That's
the
my
stops
fault.
is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown.
How the fuck out of all people? You know that's his first read. Out of all people, we left him open.
Extra point by Barker is on target. And now things going to go more interesting.
That's because he put him in a different direction. That's my fault.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because you're afraid to old momentum. He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Herbert now. That's into the hands of Eckler. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Mahomes will throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker, has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup.
Taken down at the 42. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. Now leaving with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
I'm here.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today.
No, he was just playing that. He was just the Chargers. Yeah, he is. They need you, bro.
You say King Bull?
They need you, bro.